everybody.
We are here with 2 girls, 1 cocktail.
Yes, it's been a little while and we were like, oh my God, St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
And so we decided
It's
to
kind of like a national drinking holiday. I
and
feel like.
totally, we decided to rebrand our cocktail show. So now it's called 2 Girls, 1 Cocktail.
So as you guys know, Steph knows her cocktails, so she's gonna create a St. Patrick's Day themed cocktail. I brought ice and food dye.
Right, I'm like, we can do this today if you bring over ice and food dye.
That's my contribution.
So
she's gonna make a cocktail.
And your appearance, this
I
yellow
know.
shirt, which
It's
I
kind
love.
of, it's my effort to be green.
Both of us, I mean, and then I have on just like basically a little like bra.
Well, it's funny because I'm gonna have this cocktail and then I'm gonna go to Pilates, so that's my...
And I'm going to go drive for an hour. So much fun in LA, can't even
Yay!
wait. So, okay, so I'm gonna keep this one so simple, so easy. It's gonna be an old fashioned, but a variation of an old fashioned, and then it's gonna get the St. Patrick appeal to it.
So for those who don't know, what are the basic ingredients in an old fashioned?
So an old fashioned is so simple, so easy to make. So it's usually typically made with bourbon. So it's 2 ounces of bourbon, a 1/2 ounce of sugar, or
I like this too, organic
I
coconut
know.
palm sugar. I didn't even know that
So
was like a
this is
thing.
really good for your for the glycemic index. Is that how you say
Yeah.
it? Yeah. So we're also being healthy here too. And then it's 2 long dashes of bitters. Boom, boom.
So
Obviously, there's no lid on. We don't
Pretty
want to do
solid
that.
technique. I like that.
I know, right?
That's what we should develop.
Boom.
Let us know if we do a mixology workout. Would you guys drink and work out with
Oh
us?
my God, we should totally do that. Oh my God, there's so many if we were gonna shave.
So thumbs up if you want us to create your mixology
I'm already giving the
workout.
thumbs
Yeah,
up, but if
we're
you
giving
hit
a
the
thumbs
thumbs
up,
up.
but you guys too.
Okay, so, but we're gonna spin it up a little because we
it's
never
30-30 style.
and we never do anything ordinary here.
Yeah.
So instead of forget the bourbon, wouldn't that be great if I really just threw it?
I know, then it would be wasted though.
No, and we love this. This is a great bourbon. But
So get rid of the bourbon. It's St. Patrick's Day. Do something different.
so we're gonna do it with tequila today because we're gonna use the green coloring, and then you're gonna really be able to see see the green. So with an old fashioned, you want to measure. Now we're chicas, so we're gonna probably hold back a little. So it should be a 1/2 ounce of sugar.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of
Neither of
women.
us like our cocktails sweet, and also sugar can sometimes be what gives you a hangover, like really sugary drinks, like when we all were drinking cosmopolitans all the time because of Sex in the City.
Totally, and like, you know, so here, that's a lot. Okay, so I'm like, so let's think, a lot of times the old fashions are made with sugar cubes. I would say that's a little bit smaller than a sugar cube.
one
So
sugar
I'm doing a 1/2 of a bar spoon of organic coconut palm
So if
sugar.
you're using sugar cubes, 1 sugar cube then.
1 sugar cube, exactly. And then we're gonna really do the dashes.
Yes.
But I just don't wanna get it all over my furniture. Boom!
Yes,
boom,
yes,
boom.
yes.
I gave it an extra one because why not? Bitters are fun.
Yeah.
So that's 2 dashes of the bitters. I made it 3. And then, okay, so this is where you went wrong last year.
Yeah, I
Stuart-
tried to make a green beer and like I thought I have a very heavy hands and I barely did anything, but the whole freaking thing
She does
went
have a
away.
heavy hand.
I really do. Use your imagination.
So I'm literally,
Yeah.
okay, we're good. I mean, hey, you know what?
We'll see. Look, sometimes you have fails and it's okay. Own
Hey,
your mistakes.
Welcome to our life in general. You make mistakes, you learn from them, you move on.
Sometimes we tell you how to, don't do it yourself. Something we've talked about.
Right, how not to do it. So, okay, so now we're gonna make this beautiful green paste. So we're gonna muddle it. We got a muddler here. You can use the back of the spoon. Ooh, this is gonna be such a beautiful green.
I like a dark, earthy green.
Exactly, me too.
So what was your favorite St. Patrick's Day? What's your craziest story?
You know, I don't even know if I can if they're so crazy I can't even remember them. What about with you?
So I went to Chicago one year, and that's like one of the craziest places for St. Patrick's Day. Woke up, we started drinking at like 8 a.m., and we had met some firemen the night before because obviously I was out with 4 girls, and they invited us to be on their float in the parade. So we get from the place that we started to get to where the parade
2
was,
ounces
it was
of
crazy.
tequila instead of the bourbon. This is a 1 ounce thing, and then 2 of these anyway. Go on.
And so we took a bicycle taxi because we thought we could walk it, then we realized we couldn't. Turns out our bicycle taxi guy was totally wasted. He flipped the bicycle trying to jump a curb. I flew out My friend landed on top of me and our other friend went flying out and broke her arm. We made her a splint out of a sweater and she spent St. Patrick's Day in a splint and then had to go to the hospital because she legit broke her arm. It was epic.
Oh my God, so like that is really not just like a crazy like woo, like that is a crazy.
Yeah, and the guy,
nice.
now that I think about it, I was like 25 so we didn't care, but we could have sued the bicycle taxi company.
And then we wouldn't be doing this right now.
Yeah.
You would just be a millionaire.
I would be sitting somewhere like celebrating St. Patrick's every day. But spending it with you is still pretty good.
Aw, I love you.
And so this is looking really pretty.
It is really pretty. To be honest, really kind of like, this is like a beautiful green color.
Yeah, that is. It's like a Kelly green, I think.
Okay, so now what we're doing is we're stirring. So the way you stir, get your right hand, if you're right-handed, and you put it in between.
That looks very sexual.
You put it in between.
That's like showing someone
how to do something.
Yeah, how to do something
How to do something we won't mention.
Leave us a
Two
comment.
girls, one cocktail.
Leave us a comment if you know what we're talking about.
And what are we talking about? So you want to put it in between your ring finger and your middle finger. This is how you stir correctly. Then you take the back of the bar spoon, you can use a regular spoon, and you line it up so it's like hitting the side. Then you go push, pull, push, pull, push, pull.
I don't think I've ever stirred like that. Like, I think I've been stirring incorrectly my whole life.
Being a mixologist, you know, it's like being a rocket scientist.
You gotta have that.
As I say that, then I start messing up my technique. You know,
too much pressure.
Too much pressure being a rocket scientist these days. Okay, wait, let me put this down. Okay, there, now we can really start. There
now
we
you
go.
can
Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Now I don't have my straw to do a straw test, because what you want to always do is you want to see if you've diluted the ice enough with an old fashioned. So
we'll trust you.
I'm gonna be a little bit ghetto.
Do it. How's that green coloring taste?
It's not diluted enough, so that's good. I taste it's still a little too boozy. It tastes, you know,
flavorless.
It's flavorless. I don't know how good it is for you. I mean, what's in the ingredients here?
Probably all things.
Water, propylene.
Let's just say it's not gluten-free.
Lysol, yellow 5, blue 1, citric acid, and sodium.
I heard that that's really good for your skin. Yellow 5, really?
Dare me. Dare me, if I didn't have to go somewhere right now, especially on the road, I would totally.
It fights the wrinkles.
That's gonna be 2 girls, 1 beauty.
How to make your own face mask, coming soon.
Okay, let's do it. We're gonna do it fast. Come on, let's do it. Okay, and then to make it really festive and exciting, my neighbor yesterday dropped off. She knows how much I love candy, so I have some Kit Kats in here. But then
I love that your neighbor leaves you stuff. My neighbor just steals my Us Weekly magazine.
I think about doing that to my neighbors, but then I'm like,
all the time. I get them like 2 weeks later, and they're clearly been read, and they're like sticky.
So we're gonna mix 2 holidays together. She sent me those little peeps.
So cute.
And you know, it's like
what's cute about a
marshmallow.
little peep?
So I'm gonna add a little bit of green to it. So I'm gonna taste it. You ready? Ready? I can tell. By the way, I can tell it's been diluted enough just because I've done it. But
You're
they
feeling
taste
it?
it again. I know it.
Is it good?
It is some boozy cocktail, but it is so good. I mean, it's
I'm
all
gonna take
liquor.
my gun out because mint and tequila old fashioned.
Mint, tequila, and green dye. And yellow number 5 for your spoon.
Ooh,
Isn't that good?
I like that.
I know,
Because I don't really like old fashions, but I love tequila.
I know, tequila old
I'm gonna put my
fashioned.
gum back in my mouth because I'm me. I love that.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. So if you're a bourbon drinker and you want your old fashions, but you want to be able to dye it green, try tequila.
Try tequila, man.
Yeah.
And we'll have the recipe below. And stay tuned for some more
Have
easy
a
to do
fun St.
cocktails.
Patrick's Day. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. Bye.